Okay, we're going to continue on in our Father's Word. This is the book of Habakkuk. Habakkuk is the 8th of the 12 minor prophets. He was a temple prophet, and he lived in Jerusalem, and he was a singer also. And he wrote this book of Habakkuk right before the Babylonian defeat of Jerusalem in 586 BC. And it's found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, the first 2 chapters, but the 3rd chapter is not found. And there's a taunting riddle in there, and that's Habakkuk 2, verse 6 through verse 20. And it talks about the Assyrians. Now, the Assyrians were from Mosul, Iraq, northern Iraq, and they took the capital of Ephraim, the 10 northern tribes, in 722 BC. Then in 663 BC, the Assyrians took Thebes, Egypt. So they had Egypt, and they had the 10 northern tribes. And then in 612 BC, the Babylonians defeated the Assyrians. And then in 605 BC, 597 BC, and in 586 BC, the Babylonians, Nebuchadnezzar, had to keep coming back to Jerusalem because they rebelled. And the last time he came back in 586, he really destroyed the place. And then after a 72-year captivity, that'd be 514 BC, that's whenever the captivity was over, and Cyrus the Great defeated King Nebuchadnezzar. And then Darius the Great took over for Cyrus the Great after he died. And then you had Nehemiah. He rebuilt the gates and the walls of Jerusalem after the captivity was over. And Ezra, the priest, he rebuilt the temple. So that's the book of Habakkuk. It's written right before the Babylonian captivity, and the Jerusalem was taken for 72 years. Okay, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1. The burden which the prophet Habakkuk saw. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and you will not hear? Even cry out to you violence, and you will not save. Why do you not show me iniquity?